Hello everyone, this is Engineer Hussam, and today I'm going to show you how to use FeatureCAM software. Once you open the software will ask you what type of program you want to conduct. You want to do milling or turn mill or Swiss turn, vertical mill, wire EDM, a lot of things. Okay. For usual type of operation, this is the milling and this is the lathe. So this is the lathe and this is the mill. Okay. Let's say I will start with milling machine, and here down you have inch and you have millimeter. Okay, inch and millimeter. And then initial stock dialog, do you want wizard or properties or none? Let's say wizard. Copy machine configuration from. Do you want to copy your machine? Do you have you installed your machine? If you don't install a machine or if you don't have anything, you can click create. Okay, so I will start with lathe and then we will go to a mill. Okay, I will start with lathe. Create new part. Millimeter, lathe, create a new part. Okay, this is the stock that I told you. You start with the stock. What do you mean by stock? Stock simply mean what is the size of raw material you want to use or you want to buy in order to achieve the final product, in order to start do machining and then later do your final product. So this raw material, this is the one that you buy from the market. As an example, I will show you here. I want to get this shape. Okay, but this shape before it was look like this. And I remove material from here when I doing turning. Okay, I remove material from here and from here. Okay, so this material has been removed and this is the final shape like this one. Okay, so when I ask you what's the size of raw material, you have to mention this size from here to here, the maximum diameter and the maximum length. Okay, we have another example. What if the part that you want to create is like this? Okay, so what's the size of raw material? This is the size of raw material from here to here. Wait, I should draw this rectangle. This is the size of raw material. Sometimes we need to buy raw material that's just wider, the diameter and the length is more, like this. So sometimes you have to keep stock here and stock here. Why? Because we need to make the surface smooth. Okay, we need to make it smooth using the machine. So this will be removed by the machine, and the facing, you will do facing from the face here, will be removed. So what's the size of the stock? The size of the stock is from here to here. Okay, from here to here. This called اللي هو اللينث. length. Okay, and from here to here, this one, what we call it, diameter. Okay, because this is lathe machine. For the lathe machine we usually do the turning through the center, around the center, because this is symmetrical part. Okay, so let's go back to our FeatureCAM. So let's say I want B, which is the diameter, to be 50, A, which is the length, to be 150. Next, see now it has been increased. See, if you go back, change the length to 100, next it will be reduced. Okay, so I want you to go back and change it to 150. Next, now then, what is the raw material you are going to use for this case? Okay, you can select any raw material from the list, but sometimes in the exercise you will be giving a material to choose from. As an example, brass, bronze, plastic, stainless steel, what type of material. For this purpose of the presentation, let's choose aluminum. Okay, now do you want to use multi-axis position? Does your machine have 4th axis positioning? Usually the lathe machine, most of them, they don't have 4 axis. Okay, so we'll click on finish. Then it will open this box. You can close it anytime. Okay, so this box, as you can see here, this box, you can get it from right side, left side view, which is the stock. See, this one. So I will introduce to you the screen now. Okay, after we finish from setup the stock. Okay, for the screen, this is hide or show. Do you want to show line, hide line, or show? We'll come to it later. This is the stock, which is similar to this one. Stock similar to this one. Okay, next to it, setup. Do you want to make setup? Why do you need this if we have part that we want to work from different location? Usually for the purpose of the course that we are teaching, we don't use different setup. Feature, which is here in the steps. See, feature similar to this one. Feature from steps. So part view, steps, feature, which is what type of operation you are going to do. What type of operation you are going to do in the part. For this case, the computer will ask you, the software will ask you, what kind of feature you would like to make. Do you want to make turn mill or turn? Usually most of the workshop, they don't have this type of technique, which is indexing or 4th axis or like this. So you will say only turning, and then we'll say next. When you go to next, you have 2 options, from dimension, from curve. What's the difference between them? Simply, from dimension, that means we are going to do all type of machining without drawing any single thing on the screen, because they are ready. As an example, I want to make hole. I will choose this one. Next, here is the hole. What's the diameter? Okay, let's say 15. Okay, what's the depth of the hole? Let's say 30. Preview. Here is the hole. Okay, right click, rotate. Okay, so as I said, this is the hole. If you click finish, then you did a hole. Okay, I will go back here to steps, to part view. I will go to hole, right click, I will delete it, because now I want only to demonstrate with you the features. So this is features, turning. Next, hole, groove. If you want to cut from top, and it will be reflected from like this. See, as an example, simple groove. I don't want to add extra dimensions. Do you want inside or outside, OD or ND, inside or outside? I want outside as an example. Do you want to change the dimension? Let's say I want to keep it as it is. See, then the software will ask you here, when you say simple, what's the diameter? Okay, if you are using the diameter same size as the stock, you have to click on this arrow and say I want this one. okay, and then preview. See, it has been enlarged and it calculated for you automatically. Even if you forget the stock that you entered before, just use the cursor and click on it and click preview. It will update it for you. Okay, if you want to change the width, as an example, you want to make it 8 or you want to make it 6, preview, it will increase. Then next, how far do you want to make it from Z? So 25. What if you want to make it 50? What will happen? Where it is? It's here. It has to be minus 50, because you remember when we talk about the negative and positive, and we said all the time this is the 0 and you are going to the left in the minus, okay, direction. So minus 50, let's say minus 30, preview, here it is. Next, do you want to make rough or only finish? I want to make rough and finish. Next, finish. Okay, I just want to show you what happened now. If I click here and I click in simulation, you cannot see it because this is very fast. I will reduce the speed. Okay, you cannot see it because here in the view I have to click on the home, in the simulation I have to click on 3D, okay, like this. So this is the groove. Okay, so in simulation, where it is, simulation, 3D. If you want with holder, like this, back. Okay, so also I want to delete this operation. We said here in feature, this is actually the must icon or the widely used icon for this software. You are going to use this icon a lot. So if you are in steps, just memorize the location. This is the feature. Now this is ready, and this is from curve. Okay, how to draw a curve? Simply you go to curve, okay, or before curve, sorry, you go to geometry. Okay, don't go to curve. After we finish from geometry, we'll go to curve. Okay, so this is the step: stock, geometry, curve. If you need surface, you do it. If you need solid, you do it. But usually in this class, you don't need surface and you don't need solid. Okay, so I will show you geometry. Let's say I want this one. So I want my line to start from here, 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 here. Then I want to make a groove. That's it. Okay, so after you finish from geometry, you have to go to curve and choose this one, chain pieces of geometry, like this, or from here, pick pieces, not close, pick pieces. So you're only going to click on the first one and on the last one, and this curve will be selected for you. Okay, this is the curve. You have to name it whatever you want. In this case, I will call rough, or I will make it turning, or I will call profile, whatever you want. Let's say cut or out. Let's say cut. Okay, and then create. So this is my curve. Okay, if you click on step down or click on the part view, you will see now under the curve you have this one cut that we created here. You can edit, change the name if you want, okay, and modify. Okay, so this is the cut that we create under the curve. And anytime I told you, you can go to stick and change the dimension. Do you want the stock block? Do you want it round? Do you want it for lathe? We usually do it round. Okay, so the setup, we said we don't need setup, and this is the curve. Okay, now if you go to steps and you click feature, or here click on feature, and tell the software I want from curve now. I don't want ready-made features, I want from curve. The software will ask me, do you want turn or bore? All the time, remember, if you click on anything here, this drawing will change, it will guide you. Turn, that means outside. Bore, that means inside. Groove, this one, this called groove, which is it is a groove. I cannot explain it more. When you do a cut on the surface from all sides of the surface, this is called groove. Thread, if you want to make thread like bolt in order to make screw. Okay, similar. Hole, groove, thread, facing and cut off, they are ready for you. Or bar feeding. Bar feeding, you are not going to use it, because this is if you have long bar like 2 meters and you want automatic feeding. We don't use this. Okay, so one more time, do you think I need from dimension or from curve if I draw the curve? Of course from curve, I already done the curve. Do you want bore from inside or from outside? What do you think? I'm drawing outside or inside? This is the inside, this is the Z. I'm drawing outside, so I will make 10. Next, see, already cut. The curve is defined for me. Okay, cut. Why? Because here I only have one curve. If I have 2 curves, then the software will ask you to choose. Okay, like this. You click here, here, like this. Okay, so next, see what happened. Next, you want to turn, you want turning cycle, you want rough and finish. Next, next, finish. That's it, you're done. Okay, I will show you what you have done. Solid, rotate a little bit, look at what happened. See, one more time. Okay, here as you can see there is a warning. What? And you can also look here to the machining attribute, to the 10, yes, inside. Okay, what about finish? You click on it, you will find it here. Okay, see here it is in, let's see, maybe the cutting tool is not appropriate. Okay, let's read. Yes, okay, current toolpath computation aborted. Okay, what's the detail? This area here, the tool cannot fit. So this tool cannot fit, okay, because it is big. Okay, what we can do, let's try to change it. What's the tool here? Let's change it to 5 preview, and let's say okay. This tool has set the tool override. No, okay, I don't want to override, I want to create new one. Apply. Let's see what will happen. still. Okay, I will change the type of the tool to this one. Okay, connect toolpath. Okay, review. Cutting tool. From here. From here. Okay, let's overwrite. Yes, let's try. Can you see here? This one, the angle is incorrect. This cannot fit. That's why the tool is showing you this message. Okay, because the tool cannot fit. Okay, so we have to finish this one 3D, and then yes, you will see when we change the tool, also the new tool, see, cannot fit properly. That's why it show you like this finish. What you have to do is either again create change the curve, or change the cutting tool, or simply change the curve. This curve is incorrect. How to do this? Right click to 10, delete, right click, and this curve, delete this curve. Okay, I will delete it. Okay, so I will have this line, but this line has not been shined. That's why you cannot see it blue. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to the geometry and try to do like this. As an example, this one. Okay, I will delete, I will trim. Where is the trim? Geometry, trim. Okay, I will try to see now what will happen. I will click here. I have to go to chain in order to change the color for this to blue and for the software to accept it. Chain, big pieces. I will start one here and end at the end. Only 2 clicks. Okay, down you can see curve 2. Don't change it to cut, keep it curve 2. Create. Okay, then we have to go to steps, features, next, turn, next, the curve 2 it's already selected, next, this is the part, it seems that it's okay, next you want to do turn, rough and finish. Rough, that means you are taking amount of material, and then finish, you are completing the raw material, the part, the desired shape. So we have to do it in 2 steps. Okay, so finish. FeatureCAM, select the following tool for the operation. Yes, I want that. Okay, now let's see what will happen. Are we still going to have the same error or what? Okay, yes, we are having the same error because the software did not change the finish tool. They are using this tool. Okay, I want to change this tool, so I will click on it and the finish. Okay, I will click on it. I will say I want this tool. Okay, okay, overwrite no. So I want this tool. Apply. Okay, let's see what will happen. See, no marks here. Why? Because the software understands that I get the same shape. If I click on stop, this is the curve, and I'll do it fast. This is my shape, curve, my shape. Can you see? They are the same. If they are the same, that means the cutting tool can fit inside your part. See, look here. I will reduce the speed, but this one step by step, I think. Yes, see, look here, it can fit. and that's it. That's it. This is what I want to explain with you today. Okay, what if I want to make bore from inside? It's also simple. You have to draw a geometry, as an example line like this from here to here. Okay, and then click on the chain and pick piece and end and create. It could be curve 3, create, and then go to features. Next, I don't want 10, I want bore from inside. Next. Okay, it's already curve 3 selected. Next, this is the operation. Next, finish. Let's see what will happen. (3D). This is the first operation. The tool may gauge or rub it into the material. Please. Okay. What they are saying, that the selected tool is bigger than the part. Okay. In this case, we can either reduce the tool or draw the part with appropriate dimension. Okay. So let's assume that I don't have the turning. I will stop this one. I will assume that I have raw material, but I don't have turning like this. This turning, delete. What about this curve, the first one? Also delete. What about this arc? Delete. Okay, so I only have raw material. And it is big, it's from here to here. Or you can change the stock. As an example, I want the stock to be outside diameter. I want it to be 100. Apply. See, I make it bigger. And this line, I want to change the location for this line. Delete. In order to make the cutting tool fit. Okay, I will delete everything here. So geometry, line, I want to make it here. I want to make it here. Okay, and then chain, big piece, curve 4, create. Okay, I will click on the features. Next, bore, next, rough and finish. Okay, I will click on 3D and I will simulate it with you. Okay, why this has happened? This simulation is both the simulation play button. Okay, rub it into material. Why? I will tell you the answer. Simply because the part is solid. It's not a tube, it's solid. So from inside, before you do the bore, you have to make hole. Okay, or you have to choose part from the stock that has inside diameter also. Okay, let's see, 70, apply. Let's see, 60, apply. Okay, like this. Now let's try do simulation. See, I get it right. The software will automatically understand and calculate that if you are using solid material from inside, how you are going to insert a tool here. If you have solid material from inside, you are going to damage your tool. Either you need in the stock, when you click on the stock, to buy bar that already has hole in the middle, or if you want to insist to keep this 0 like this, to keep this 0, at least go to the features, go to the turn, go to the ready made, and make a hole that is as an example 30, review, 40, review, maybe 40. Now we will check. And the depth, let's say 100, preview, finish. Okay, see the bore. Okay, I will check with you now. You will have error, and I will show you why error. Okay, we will have error. Why? Because yes, I understand. Because this bore is before hole. you have to make it down. Now this hole is before bore. Let's see. Oh, still have error. Okay. What? Wait. 3D hole. There is no tool here. Anything? What? Anything? Twist drill. We said what was the diameter? Dimension 40. Okay. Here. Maximum is 25. End mill flat. No, not end mill flat. Twist drill. Twist drill. What's the maximum? 25. Let's use 25. Or double click on 25 and choose here 35. Apply. Oh, not this one. This one. 35. Apply. Yes. Okay. Apply. Okay. Let's try. We first done. See, we solve our problem. The mistake from the beginning was the cutting tool for the hole, the drill, was not selected. It has to be twist drill. Then the second mistake, you have to create initial hole in order to make your bore to go inside it. See, if you don't have hole, the bore will not go inside it. Okay, so this is the steps. You create a hole, then the bore will insert. Okay, this is what I want you to understand about lathe. In the other video I will explain to you the mill. Thank you very much.